Hey guys, it's Chad from Six Blog. I'm Stick. I just want to do a quick little video and talk about this camera case I just got in the mail here. You can see it sitting here. This is the LowePro. It's the Apex 60 AW. I don't know if that camera's focusing in there, but that's the model. These retail for I think $34 or so according to LowePro. However, I got mine for about 21 bucks off of Amazon. Just got it in today, so of course I haven't used it, still brand new, just kind of checking it out. Weight on this thing, the camera case by itself is 3.4 ounces, so it's not too bad considering the amount of protection it offers and what it is. But anyway, it's a pretty simple camera case. It's only got one zipper across the front. It's got some sort of a nylon material, I would say, that's made up of the outer. It's got a couple of little connection points. It's got two little connection points here on the front. It's got one little connection point the same way on the back. It's got these two on the side here, these two little rubber connection points. And then if you want to attach this to a belt, you can kind of pull this down, and then this is how you would attach it to a belt. So that's pretty nice. It's got this hard plastic. It's not super hard plastic. You can kind of squeeze it. It moves, it bends. It's not super hard, but it is a harder plastic bottom. I'm not really sure, I guess, what that's for, because I wouldn't use this extremely, I wouldn't be extremely rough on this to actually need that, but they put it there. Like I said, it's got the one zip across the front, and also they call this the AW. If you notice, it's AW, and the reason it's called AW is because they call this the all-weather. You can see there, they've got the sun, they've got rain, and they've got wind, is what they're calling that. And what it is there's actually a little cover, some sort of little, I don't know if this is just ripstop nylon, is probably all it is. But it's a little cover that fits over it. You've seen other backpacks and stuff that do similar things, and that's what it looks like with a cover over it. I haven't checked it out to see how water resistant or anything it is. LowePro actually goes as far as calling this waterproof. However, I'm going to strongly disagree with that, simply because there's just no way. Water is going to soak in at the seams, and if you'll even notice the seams on the rain cover, they're actually sewn, and no, they are not taped, they're not sealed or anything. So this is not waterproof by no means. But I would imagine that in a quick little shower that came up, that this would do a good enough job at kind of blocking some of the water. But if I'm going to be hiking through rainstorms, you better believe I'm going to take a little bit better, little more precaution at keeping my camera dry. So to show you the inside of this thing, go ahead and take this off and stuff that back up. That's actually a neat little feature, I think. I'm going to see about keeping, like I said, this weighs 3.4 ounces just for the camera case, so it's not bad. I could probably cut off another 0.2 of an ounce or so by cutting that off, but I don't know. Like I said, it's got the single zip, and you can see I have my Panasonic Lumix GF2 is what's inside there, and it actually fits rather well. There is a little bit of room on each side. I can shove that all the way to the side. I don't know if you can see how much room is left along the side there. So you could fit a wider or a taller camera, I guess, you could fit in here. Width-wise and thickness-wise, I wouldn't want to go any thicker than this. This is the pancake lens. It's the 14mm f2.5 lens that comes with it. And as you can see, it's a pretty tight fit. Not over tight, not anything I'm worried about, but it's kind of a tight fit. I wouldn't want to put anything thicker for sure. But inside, of course, it's just you got the big inner pocket. It's got like a tricot liner on the back. Inside, it feels like some more, I don't know, some sort of a nylon material inside there. But that fits really well inside the main pocket. I've got this other little pocket. This pocket just runs down the front. There's no space really down in the bottom of this thing. It's more like an envelope shape. But you could put a couple of things down there. I've put a couple of batteries down there, and it fits. In my opinion, it's tighter than I'd like it to be. On this flap, they've got a little Velcro closure, and I've just got a little SD card in there. And then they've got this mesh pocket you can see on this other side. It doesn't have any sort of closure at the top of it, so you'd have to be careful what you put in there. But anyway, I think it's pretty neat actually. I'm pretty happy with it. As far as my accessories, I have extra batteries. I got a linear polarizer filter. Don't worry about that. But anyway, I would actually carry these in this lock sack bag like this, somewhere in my pack, rather than here. This camera is really good about taking a lot of pictures or doing a lot of video on one battery. So changing the battery often is not something I would have to do. So I'm not really particularly worried about having batteries stored in here with me. As well, my filter. My filter is one thing. I may actually have it with me. I'm not sure if I would keep that in here or not. But there's only certain times of the day really that I'm going to use that linear polarizer filter too. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. But anyway, like I said, this is the LowePro Apex 60 AW. AW stands for all weather, and they call it that because, like I showed you, the little rain cover it goes over it. As well, this cost, like I said, I paid 21 bucks for it on Amazon. Retails for about 34. And then it weighs 3.4 ounces for just the case. It does have a little shoulder strap that comes with it. I didn't include that in the weight, although it probably wouldn't weigh but about another 2 or 3/10 of an ounce. But anyway, so far I like the looks of it. I think it's going to work out pretty good. I'll probably rig something to these two side straps here so that I could hang it off of each shoulder strap, and it'll just kind of hang in the middle of my chest on my backpack. But then again, I may look and see what I want to do. I'm not really sure. There's actually a few options. I may have to get a little innovative with some of those options, but I think that there are definitely options there. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments or questions, if you've used this, I would really appreciate your feedback. But if you have just general comments or questions about it, just post them below and I'll do my best to get back to you with those. And guys, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.